Alright, there we go. Now you can hear us. Testing 1 2. Test 1 2. Alright, there we go. Now you can hear us. Testing 1 2. Test 1 2. That seems okay. Enter name.
Jiggle Tits.
Let me Jiggle Tits.
Why not? That's my Monster Hunter name.
What's your Monster Hunter name?
Oh, okay, fine. You can be Jiggle Butts. I don't care. Yeah, butts. I love it. He looks like a butt, this dude. If I had to pick a name out for that guy on the street, it would be Butt. Uh-oh. Now I feel weird.
Lady Butts.
Lady Butts. Make it real old.
Old Lady Butts.
Everything's exactly the same. You never see your character. Like, all this is completely irrelevant.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, yeah, hi.
Welcome to the Idiots with Mics Tuesday stream. We are skipping Bioshock because there was a communication foible, if you will. So today we're playing some Bloodborne. I am the man of 1,004 games, Tyrell Bloodborne. I just named myself after what we're playing. You guys get the gimmick, right? Gotcha. Find me on Twitter at 1,004 names.
I'm Killer Greg. You can find me at KillerGreg17 on Twitter. I'm twittering as we speak, which is why I was not paying attention. I'm sorry.
That's his excuse now.
Yes.
Wait till later.
Later, it's because I don't care. I'm just kidding. I care a little bit. What's our goal here?
To win.
You can't see what our level is. The different things actually affect your level, but our camera's in the way.
Oh.
It's not terribly relevant. I would probably, like, military veteran seems pretty good. Like, strength is the only important stat in this game. So this is Bloodborne. This is my favorite PS4 game. Probably my favorite game of the decade so far. At least it's way up there. A lot of people critique the game because, you know, as opposed to Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 and less so Dark Souls 3, there's not a lot of build variety in this. Like in Dark Souls, you can build your character 20 viable different ways. In this one, you basically have your strength build and your endurance build, and that's it. Arcane's useless, Blood Tinge is useless, skill is primarily useless. It's basically strength or endurance, and deep down, it's really just strength.
I'm an endurance guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No wonder you didn't finish the game. Early game, the endurance weapons are pretty underpowered. So there's like a real stiff learning curve to this game that if you choose to go endurance, it makes it difficult.
Oh, she's an old alky. Nice red nose.
This 140 character limit is really handcuffing me.
We don't need to even stick around with this too hard.
No, I mean we'll be lucky if we get out of Yarnum today.
Yeah.
If I had my way, this is the only game we play ever. But we have a goal. We gotta power through.
I played a good amount of Bloodborne. Not near as much as Greg has.
This game's hard.
I mean, like, I played a ton of Dark Souls 3 and I haven't touched this since then. So, here we go. See if I can...
It's been a while since I've played too.
See if I can duck and dive, dip. Duck and dodge.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Good. All signed and sealed.
I like the ambiguity of this game. And that's part of what I like so much about Dark Souls and obviously this game. The world building in these games is amazing. You know, every single detail has purpose. this game suffers a little bit from like PS4 clutter, but as a whole, like you can tell that somebody actually took the time to place everything in its position. And it goes along with Shadow of the Colossus last week. You know, like world building is very important to me.
When you say PS4 clutter, what do you mean by that?
Just like
putting stuff on screen because you can?
Things everywhere because you can. Yeah. It's like, do we need 100 candles in this room? No. 4 would have been fine. But we can, so we did. Well, that guy looks rude.
Bad doggy. Bad, no.
I'm always curious who set him on fire. Because the beast that you fight in the next room is half health because it's this beast.
Look how creepy these things are.
Yeah, the messengers are real creepy.
Yeah.
They never really explain what they are either. But they like you. Like, you think they're doing something malicious, but they're really not. Like, they're your friends.
A hunter.
This can be deceiving. Circle button is dodge. Karate chop. Dog pet. Come on, Bam, go lay down. You had a Bama sighting early today. Bam, come on, go lay down. Oh man, everybody's just going crazy. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt.
You come back here very late in the game. Through that door. This is Yosefska's clinic, which you don't know at the moment.
I think we do, because I think it actually
Does it
says...
say Yosefska's clinic?
Yeah.
Alright. So if you leave this place and come back in, and then you can go back up to where we are, that room we were just in is closed off, and Yosefka's in there. First time you talk to her, it's real Yosefka. The second time you talk to her, it's an imposter, and it's really interesting, the switch that they made. Because the first one's like, no, don't bring anybody back here. And the second one's like, oh yeah, come on, you can bring anybody you want back, I'll help them.
Just 1 sec. Sorry. Just setting stream stuff up. Turn down the volume so we're not getting the double audio.
I've never seen that tugging on the body. That's fun. Yep.
Ow, nope.
Yeah. If you just die to this guy, you save yourself. But if you kill him, it's a pretty good amount of blood echo. I like how disempowered you are at the beginning of the game. Like, you just don't have any weapons or anything, and you don't know what the fuck's going on. And the first thing just kills you.
Damn, hush. Damn, stop. Damn. Go lay down, guys. My animals are going crazy right now.
Damn, killing one of its kin, man. What are you doing?
Damn, stop.
Damn, go lay down.
There we go.
Yeah, so we go to the Hunter's Dream now, and you can just die to this guy and they'll bring you to the Hunter's Dream. You can kill him, which is fine, or you can just run past him, and then as soon as you light the first lantern, it'll take you to the Hunter's Dream.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Yep. such a bizarro game.
It is a weird one. I have very limited Dark Souls experience. I played a ton of 3. Didn't play much 1 or 2, and I played a touch of Demon Souls way back in the day.
I've never played Demon Souls. I own it, but I haven't gotten around to it. So this is the Hunter's Workshop. This game gets real funky with like dreams and nightmares and what those actually mean. This is, to the best of my understanding, part of Gehrman's dream, which you're going to meet Gehrman now? You meet Gehrman now? I think you meet Gehrman now. Unlike Dark Souls, this is a much more aggressive game. Dark Souls, the very typical beginner class is just sword and board. You got your shield and your sword and whatever. This game wants you to be more aggressive, and it promotes that in 2 ways. The first one is that you don't have a shield. You can get a shield very early on, but it's completely ineffective, and it's basically just telling you, hey, if you play Dark Souls, you can't play the game this way. This is your only shield. It's a big pile of shit. So they don't give you a shield. They give you a gun, which guns are just synonymous with aggression. So you have to always be pressing the attack. The other thing is that there is a health system where you can get health back by doing damage. So if an enemy hits you, if you can recover and then press the attack again, you'll get a large part of your health back. And that's just another subtle-ish, not that subtle way for them to be no, aggression is how this game is supposed to be. And guns do a little bit of damage, but they're primarily used for parrying.
Yeah. What do you need anything else from here?
I don't think you can. You go? Did you try going in that front door yet? Maybe you don't talk to Gehrman yet. Nope. No. There's nothing else you can get here. You just get the sword and stuff.
Back we go.
So now you can turn around and talk to Yusefka if you want, and she'll give you some blood vials. This game is a little gross, but hello to any new viewers.
How we doing?
This game's a little gross. You can talk to Yusefka, and she'll give you some of her blood, which only a couple characters in the entire game will give you a very specific form of blood. I believe the prostitute will do it, and that might be it.
I'm sorry, but I am Yusefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please. This is all that I can do. Now, go, and good hunting.
Yeah, so she's telling you right now, hey, whatever you do, I can't let you in, I can't let anybody else in, don't come back here. And that's an important thing when you progress through the game.
Coming at you.
There we go. Yeah, so, and, Imposter Yusefka gives birth to one of the 3 of, what is it? 3 of cords, right? The umbilical cord. To get this quote-unquote secret ending, you need 3 of a certain item. And they're all tied directly to birth and motherhood and stuff like that. Imposter Yusefka, you get one from, and she gives birth to a monstrosity. So I don't know if Yusefka was supposed to take control. Like, if Imposter Yusefka actually takes Yusefka's body, or if she's just pretending to be Yusefka. But either way, the only other person is the prostitute, and they're the two people who give you the special blood. So there's some very strong implications that the blood is tied to, like, actual motherhood and stuff. So, like I said, this game is a little gross. If you get, you know, weirded out by blood and childbirth and stuff like that. Which, you know, I guess we shouldn't be grossed out by that, even though it's totally gross.
It's weird to see that used as like a gameplay mechanic.
Yeah, it's like, it's a very mature theme. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's just a stupid video game. You're fucking swinging a sword and killing dudes. But, like, this is taboo, quote unquote. Like, this isn't subjects that people want to talk about all the time. I certainly don't want to talk about it. Blood's gross, man. But it's important to the themes of this.
The very first cutscene before you sign your contract, he calls it like the dark menstruation or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
So I mean that sounds like a personal problem. I gotta change my weapon mode again.
R2. Nope. R1. Nope. L2.
No, that's
L1.
there we go.
Yeah.
All one it was.
Nailed it.
Thank you.
Fourth try the charm. Yeah, but, you know, like, I feel this is a 3-year-old game, so spoilers incoming. This game is all about childbirth. Like, it's about celestial beings who can't have children, who want them. And that's weird. And that's a weird topic for a game. And, you know, it's like, it's real Lovecraftian, the celestial beings part, but the actual, like, human element of wanting children and getting them and stuff like that is kind of left. Oh.
I don't know the timing for parries and stuff, you know.
This game has, like, health items called blood vials, whereas in Dark Souls, every time you rest, you get your Estus back, and it's a constant thing. Like, when you rest, there's a consequence. You lose progress, but you can always get health items. Blood vials do not work that way. You get them as an item, and sometimes you just simply run out.
Yes, you do.
And they are very prevalent early in the game, like in this area, and really hard to come by late in the game. So you spend a lot of time farming this area just for blood vials, which is, I'm not going to say, like, it's a bit of a detriment.
It can be real frustrating once you start running low on stuff. The bullets and blood vials. It adds a lot to the challenge, but not in a particularly fun way. Especially when you're just starting out and you think you're...
Oh, and I'm Gilbert. You must
Hi,
have
Gilbert.
had a fine time of it. Well, I don't think I
Hope he makes
can,
it.
but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This time is
I was like in the Dark Souls.
whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift act. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm.
Oh, maybe like a flamethrower or something from him later.
Yeah, you get like a lantern that shoots flames. It's a real piece of garbage. Everything in this game is garbage except for a sword. If you... I believe if you wrecked that lantern, did you do that? I think you can go talk to Gehrman now. This game had really terrible load times the first time it,
Yeah, it was real bad when it first was released. It was like 30 seconds in between scenes.
It's funny that this thing that they can just fix. So this is Gehrman. He's a real creepball. He tells us you can fuck the doll.
Aha. Welcome to the Hunter's Tree. I am...
The
Chairman,
I'll wait until he's done talking.
friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get
He's not
used
wrong,
to it.
I
Yeah,
guess.
sure. You'll notice Garmin's left foot is a peg, like he cut it off.
Yeah, peg leg.
There's subtle hints in this game that when you start to turn into a beast, it starts in your left foot. So people would do, like, hunters would put tourniquets on their legs to stop the beast from, like, spreading up into their body. So that's like a nice little touch that they had.
That's the old cut the arm off when you get bit by a zombie thing.
Pretty much, yep.
Yep.
But, like, you know, it's barely touched on in this game. It's like one comment, but they took the time to show that on Garmin. Pebbles are secretly the most important thing in this game.
Ah, didn't do that.
Alright, nope. You can sacrifice your own health to make bullets for yourself. That's a fun little thing, because everything is based around blood. Blood's economy, like.
I'm trying to remember how to click item and stuff.
I think it's in your start menu, right? Oh yeah, I think you're putting that there now.
Yeah, I just
Oh, sorry.
don't stop doing that. There we go. There we go. It's all coming back to me.
Yeah. This is one of those games that's, like, the controls are pretty complicated, and it's hard to get back into the swing of things.
As much as I do love Bloodborne, like Dark Souls 3 streamlined a lot of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But like the just the setting of Bloodborne is so fascinating.
Yeah, Yarnum specifically, and you know, like, there's a lot of interesting things. Castle Canehurst really stands out. But Yarnum is one of the most well-realized, beautiful things in video games. It is just so dense and so spooky, and just tells you exactly what this game. But like, it immediately gives you the feeling that they want to go for. And then halfway through the game, completely changes. I love this guy. His whole plan, his whole plan was to hide behind that box and just fucking get you.
And then
I'm gonna get him when he comes by.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I can't wait.
Oh, and then he just one-shots and dies. From a fucking outsider, no less. Like, you're not from Yarnum. It specifically says you're, like, a foreigner who came here because you were sick. Here's the shield. You throw him an appraisal?
What?
You gotta appraise him, man. Fine or foul.
Okay.
If you leave a note and it gets rated positively, it'll refill your health. So if you're playing this game, remember to rate fine or foul, because you're helping out.
I'm gonna way back here. You guys have fun. Peace.
Yeah. The game starts out as a werewolf game, and then ends as a... Yeah, you're right. Ah! Maybe next time they'll just walk up to him. Slam. Oh boy.
Guys, stop! I'm trying to figure out my buttons again. Bam! Go lay down.
No, go lay down. Go lay down. Don't yawn at me. Lay down. The breath smells like fish, which is ironic because I ate fish today.
Bam! Stop! God damn it! Go lay down. You're driving me crazy. dog screaming at me. I got a cat running around. I got buttons I don't remember.
Carpenter doesn't blame his tools. Bad carpenter. Good carpenter doesn't blame his tools. I think that's the phrase. People at home, Google the carpenter phrase. Throw it at Ty's face.
You left now, we're going to spend the next 2 hours trying to beat this fucker.
Nah,
For my blood units?
blood echoes, not souls. Get it right.
Back my blood.
People do tend to spend a very long time with this. Beginning of this game is quite hard. Especially the first boss, Father Gascoigne. He's very difficult. There's actually another boss you can fight first, but he's not. He's optional. And actually, when I got this game, this street was so difficult for me that I almost didn't even. I wasn't even going to continue. I was very lucky to have a friend who wanted to walk me through it. Because I had never played Dark Souls either before this game.
I'm going to run and run out. Just do it quick.
Okay. You can parry this guy very easily.
Yeah, my time is all off on everything right now. I have to beat him to get my souls back.
What?
I have to beat him to get my blood back.
You have to beat him, he ate them. Yeah. Unlike Dark Souls, this game, your the enemies will eat your soul sometimes. So if you can see his eyes.
Yeah, that's right.
That's so good.
I think the heavy attack is back. I forget.
What was that?
Shit.
Yeah.
Alright, no, don't care anymore. Enjoy the souls, buddy. Nice more shit on you. I'll come back for you. So how do we want to play this? I mean, should we just... Oh, the first thing I didn't realize before, like when I was playing it through this first, that the houses with red door with the red lights have people and stuff.
Yep.
Anything to do with you? Trot along, will ya? Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want it. Trot along, will ya?
Want to stay in the small talk time today?
Yeah, and I think those lanterns are supposed to be incense. In this world, there's like incense that will keep the beasts away. And this is like a hunt. This is the night of the hunt. This is not something that just always happens. So all the villagers have barricaded themselves inside. These people are participating in the hunt, like the night of the hunt, but they are not hunters. You are a hunter, which is a specific thing.
So it's like their purge.
Basically, yeah. So, this in Yharnam, very specifically Yharnam, not like this entire world, you know.
That's your come on. He'd open the door and light away with you.
The Healing Church of Yharnam has discovered that they found this ancient blood, which has tremendous healing properties. But it also sometimes turns people into fucking werewolves. So as a
This town's finished.
as a counter to that, they host the hunt, where people go out and they kill all the werewolves. Scott, you're right.
Ah! He's the sneaky one. He's a lot better than his buddy.
The first half of this game really is a werewolf game. Like, there's other things going on, obviously, but it really is just straight up a werewolf game. It's a lot like, what was the name of that movie? The French one. And also, there's a guy right there.
Interview with a Vampire.
What?
Interview with a Vampire.
Cool. Brotherhood of the Wolf? Yeah, Brotherhood of the Wolf. This movie and that movie have a lot in common. Or this game and that movie have a lot in common. I love they just drag attacks like that.
I'll mix up your brain!
This guy saw it. Wow, that's really that's a good reach, huh?
Yep. Yeah, see, I just healed myself a ton for that. I'm so bad at parrying right now.
It's difficult. This even when you're good at it, it's difficult.
This is one of the reasons I was really apprehensive about playing this on stream. No one wants to watch people die a bunch of times. It's not like I get super animated about it, you know. As we go forward streaming and stuff, it's going to be interesting to see how our...
Don't leave the water.
I forgot to log on. Fucking dog. Man, these guys... You guys really come at you, huh?
Well, that's why you got a pebble.
I forgot about locking on. That was my bad. Bad start. Rough start.
People don't care about watching you die or not. Look at that. See? You died, and then another person joined in.
Alright, I'll keep on dying. So
Alright, just keep dying, man.
keep on dying until we get 50 million views.
50 million deaths, 50 million views. Incoming. Talk about a marathon.
Wish we had a death counter up here.
3 deaths. Up. It's been a long time since I played that.
Come on, stop with that.
Maybe you can change the control scheme to like Dark Souls 3. Oh. Yeah, like as I was saying before, this street really is like a trial by fire. It's very long and very difficult, but if you can get past this, there's really not much else in the game that's harder. Until you get to the Winter Lanterns, and then everything's the worst.
One dude just keeps on putting down, I can't wait, tee hee hee.
Maybe he can't wait, man. You don't know. Maybe he has like bladder issues.
Right now, like, I'm hurting for blood, and I'm not feeling super great about it. Remember your bitch ass.
you pick the blunderbuss or the pistol?
Pistol.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know. Just curious.
You I forgot about.
Foul.
Take his health away.
I don't think that's quite how it works, but
No, I don't think it is either.
I think if you take like a... Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, boy. Pebbles, dude.
The button that changes my items is down. Okay.
Alright, we got there.
It's a long way to go, though.
Your dog looks so sad right now.
Hey, I'll see her after I die and give you the controller.
I'm gonna embarrass myself against our ones to play. It's so much easier to chastise you when I'm not watching. The trick to being good at video games is to sit next to somebody who's good at video games and just tell them how bad they are. It's so much easier than actually playing good. When I actually restart these games, like when I start a new character on Bloodborne or Dark Souls or whatever, my biggest problem is overcoming my own bravado. Like I forget that I'm weak as fuck. So I'll just like charge in and be like, yeah, everything's fine, and then be like, oh wait, this is the beginning of the game. Nice.
It's coming along.
I'm gonna run to that.
Alright.
Don't run.
Leroy! Oh, there was a guy behind me anyway. Ah, son of a bitch!
You better up there!
And Dan joins me on the couch. Dan, come on! Damn! Stop! Down. Down, down. Come on. I feel real bad. Gray's gonna come back for the controller, and he's gonna have nothing left. I don't remember how to do this.
Away!
Emma, it's my seat. It's my seat, Emma. Oh, you made a passing. Great.
I just sprinted.
Okay, that works. There's crows there, don't forget.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to remember where the next checkpoint
You're going the wrong direction for it.
is. This one?
So, the fastest way is, yeah, go up there. Okay. So if you're just running, stop moving,
Okay.
and stop spinning the camera. Go back to where you were. All right. So right to your left, you can roll through these boxes and find a hidden path. You're gonna want to run straight and take a left. Then you're gonna go down and up through a house, and then there'll be a lantern there. Would you like me to just do it?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm walking past.
Alright.
All right, Bama. Sorry, bud.
Alright, Bam, down. Come on, Bam.
Oh, you're making this work.
Bam, down. Come on, Bam. Down, down.
Almost. You
Come
almost
on.
made it.
Well, just doing the stretch. You get your stretch on.
Alright.
I'm the yoga dog.
I know, I'm sorry. Sorry I took your spot. Although technically you took my spot, so I'm not sorry, I guess.
Alright, so down, around, through a house.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But there's dogs here, so you gotta run. Okay. So you're pretty safe. Yeah, so you can go up here. Oh, get that thing. Alright, so loop around. Go.
Gotcha. It's my Bloodborne noise.
It's good. And then you go through this house. There are enemies here, but they might not aggro you. You can just run straight through it. And then up. Just run past this guy.
Away! Away!
And through that gate.
That's right. There's the. Alright,
And,
yeah.
and then that's our start.
Later, nerds.
Alright.
Alright, Greg's gonna take over for a little bit.
Yeah.
Now that I've left him with no resources.
What's the blood vial one, just so I don't press that?
Triangle. Triangle is blood vial. Square is item. You can change the controller ups and downs as you wish.
That's alright, right?
No, you're an up is down is guy.
What does X do?
X is just pure contextual.
Got it.
So when you see, when you see stuff on the ground and whatnot.
Never used it.
It's got some decent speed and some good range, but when it's in whip form, it just takes a bit of a wind up.
Got it.
It's definitely what I'm most used to after playing so much like Dark Souls 3. I use a lot of short swords and whips and such.
This was once a workshop. Weep your way, but
And if you want to go down and, I don't know, pick up some more pebbles or blood vials or whatever it is. No, that's just the cold dew blood. You use it like you use the souls in Dark Souls to give yourself extra blood. I feel like it's a bit of a detriment with me doing the commentary because Greg's way more knowledgeable about, especially this series than I am.
Yeah, it's been a while. Why can't I level up? Why did I just fall over? I know you need insight for her to come alive, but I thought you could...
No, I think you get it, isn't it after, like, the first...
Do I just have to see the... Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting. I know you can still level up with her after you've lost all your insight. I didn't know you needed insight in the first place to actually interact with her. Because if you go down to 0 insight, she'll turn back into a doll.
Mm-hmm. So insight's almost like it's very very Lovecraftian.
For sure.
Because the more you get insight, it's basically the crazier you become, because you're seeing more of the dark... I don't know, what's it, like a dark world?
Yeah, the
type
real
thing?
world. Yeah.
Which is kind of neat.
The game also gets harder the more insight you have.
Yeah.
So, like, it's good to lose it. Oh, you jerk off. Cunt.
Nice rip. And we are a Christian channel, so easy with the language there.
Mistaken. I don't think I want to be on this anymore. It's just like, really, you decided to go with your stupid...
Yeah, the tiny flame touch.
Yeah. the all-time jerkiest thing that he could have done. There's some Mondo beasts down here. Like, they're basically brick frogs.
I love brick frogs. I miss brick frog.
I don't
Brick frog.
I don't think I want to fight him yet.
Ugh. Yeah, get used to your weps.
Alright, so this lady down here likes to shoot us.
You can tweak the,
Nah, this is the dark.
Oh, pungent blood cocktail. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge to Cathedral Ward, as Old Yarnum burned to the ground that moonlit night.
Old Yarnum became like completely infested with werewolves.
So
Got
it's
stuck
like-
in this corner once. It was awful.
That's theirs now.
Yeah, basically. That's spooked me. That's
They got me a couple times too.
alright. There is a dude up here.
It's handy for especially like, gruesome enemies, because
Yeah.
you can do a bunch of damage to a lot of them. But the regular cane boop, which we're playing an old lady, so. Decisions, huh?
Didn't know that. Shit. He just took one more swipe than I expected him to. Damn it. Okay.
That is a bummer. You hit those those like 3 Molotovs right on point too.
Yeah, I know. Kind of lazy. You should save there before the first beast, which I can't remember his name. It drives me insane.
It drives you insightful.
A bit. Thanks, bro.
Oh, nice double up.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. Oh, what a mistake.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
I didn't realize I was still locked on the second one. My bad.
Oops. The totem or the chalice?
Okay.
just love touching that fire.
I know, it's just the worst. So you can actually summon Father Gascoigne to help you here, if you have insight. That's what they're talking about. Thank you.
If you want to loop back around and take a long way, like, I'm sure there's items and stuff we missed.
There is. I really want to see the beast so we can start
So you
leveling
level
up.
up, yeah.
Which is this way. I just really want to kill those dudes.
Crows are the freakiest things.
Yeah, they are. And later there's actually ones with dog heads.
That's unfortunate. Oh, nice.
Stop it! Alright, here we go. Oh no! How do I heal? You can parry this guy, but I don't really know how. Like, I've never been able to do it. Not like that. Not like that. Fuck, you keep hitting the wrong button. Ugh, it's so frustrating. Not what I wanted. That's right, I really just needed to see it. Except now I have whatever.
Yeah. You've got the two blood packets you can use for a quick boost.
Oh yeah. I didn't think about that. It's doing no fucking damage. Alright. So because we have insight now, the doll's alive. The doll's modeled after a real person named Maria. She's in the DLC.
To look after you.
I think I have that. I should play that.
Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will
got my Dark
channel
Souls
them.
3 from the
You
Hollow
will
level.
hunt beasts,
Ah.
and
So,
I will to
hyped for
embolden
that.
your sickly spirit. Very well. Let me.
I don't know why I did that. I have no blood echoes.
Farewell, good hunter. May you
have
find
fun.
you.
don't forget about the beckoning bell.
Right. So you can... That's a way to diminish your insight if it's getting too much, because like I said, the enemies will get harder. You need insight to call a friend, too. So if Ty and I wanted to play together, he would eat an insight and then ring his beckoning bell, and then we'd pray that Bloodborne would let us play together.
Aren't you going to use your things?
I have none. I died.
No, the cold stone. The blood dew.
Well, it's too late now.
Alright. Too late it is.
And now we'll head over to the right and explore the rest of the area.
You try to item up a bit, and now we can actually grind a smidge.
Yeah.
Not too much grinding, but
a smidge. I mean, at least see the world. Like, I'll take one legit walk around.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can kill a brick frog. Frog! Turns out I can. Only one. Nope, not them both. If you don't know what we're talking about, Brick Frog's from The Tick and Venture Brothers, more specifically. He wants to be a part of what was their name?
The Velvet Hour.
The Velvet Hour. That's right.
Oh shit! What was their name now? All I remember is the joke names that they were like, no, we should name this something else.
Yeah. It was Phantom Limb and who else?
Mr. Impossible.
Yeah.
Baron Underbite. It was just those three.
Yeah, I think it was.
And they were looking for more members.
Rude killing the doggo, then I'm sorry, but gotta be done. They'll jump out of their cages and attack me, so it's not like I'm doing anything. That scared the fuck out of me, Ty.
Sorry.
If Bloodborne ever conveniently leaves a thing for you at the end of a road, it's never being nice. There's always an enemy around the corner. That's a life lesson for you. You can talk to the asshole old lady down here. You can't send her anywhere yet, but later on you get a choice between sending her to Yusefka's clinic or the old chapel. So she's asking if you know any safe places, and right now you really don't. Incoming spoiler alert. So, it's funny the way they do it, because the Yusefka, when you first meet her, she is like a nurse, and she's kind of nice, and then later she's like, hey, bring people here. So you kind of assume, like, okay, Yusefka's a nurse, if I bring her there, then she'll be safe, because it's kind of like a hospital. And the other person, the guy in the chapel, is the creepiest dude of all time, and he's just like way too happy to fucking get some people in his chapel. But as it turns out, the chapel is the good place, and Yusefka's clinic turns them all into fucking aliens. So if it goes to show, don't ever look back.
Especially
Let's get turned into an alien.
I always love the walk on beams puzzles in the From Software games. Is this From Software?
It is.
Okay. Did you play Neo?
I did. Very good. Oh, you get to meet Eileen the Crow. The Unta of Untas. That's a treacherous thing you have to do there. Because your guy, when he swings, always takes a step forward. It's real easy to fuck yourself up. This is Eileen the Crow.
Oh,
She's pretty wonderful.
a hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all
Tasting them all up.
nights.
Alright, be right back.
Here, to welcome the new hunter. Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now.
So, in this world, hunters, which you are, like real hunters, are relatively rare. And some of them become consumed by this whole thing going on, and they themselves turn into beasts. This is Eileen. So she has done what you are currently doing. She has been in the hunt. She was a hunter. But now her role is to hunt down hunters who have become, like, beasts. So she is the hunter of hunters.
Hunter, huh?
Yep. And they're called crows. They all dress like her. And she has, like, twin blades, and she's really fucking fast, and later you can fight her if, like, things go wrong. You can actually fight her right now and get some high-end stuff, and you can glitch her right out by, like, hiding over here and just wailing on her legs until she dies. But she's a very interesting character, and the hunter of hunters are a cool little addition to this. But that's what she's warning you. She's like, there are no humans left. Everyone's turning into beasts, and if you don't watch out, you're going to turn into a beast, and then I'm going to come and kill you.
If you want to do it, I mean, I was only going to use the save file for the stream. So.
No, we actually have some blood echoes right now, and
oh, good point. Yeah.
I really don't want to lose them at the moment.
That would just be a setback.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Alright. So we go and get those later. I think that's everything up here.
Is there something to the left there? Or is that just
I think it's a messenger.
Oh, yeah. This is a fine. It's a passive aggressive.
It's fine, I guess.
Rolling through barrels is always just so.
You like my necklace?
There's your long range fight.
Yeah, thanks, bro. That was a fine note. Oh, I have to go down. Whoa. Almost went down faster than I wanted to. Alright, let's hide this barrel and find out where people are.
I can see one there.
Whoa! Abort! Where the fuck did that asshole come from?
Down the stairs. Man, he has a creepy werewolf man, doesn't he?
Yeah. I like the way you stand over him. Like, yeah, you fucking shit. I'm gonna rip the blood echoes right out of you.
Your blood's now my blood.
thought this was a trap. Whoops. Boy, I hate that. Alright.
Everything's so dark when you start seeing the ghosts of other players running around. It's
Yeah,
like,
it really freaks you out.
oh man.
See any other dudes? There's a guy over there. I wish I knew where that guy was shooting me from. Because that is not the gun guy. The gun guy is somewhere else.
Hello, Mr. Murderer. Werewolf with gun.
That's the gun
There
guy.
he is. There he is.
I love this game. This guy's gonna kill me. And I really don't want to die. But I also don't want to use a blood vial. It sucks when you actually get the parry, but they still hit you for some reason.
Yeah. It's like they know that your weakness is that little torch poke they do. Guys, this.
Just keep doing it. They hate it.
No, drop that big axe you got.
Yeah, that ain't shit,
No,
man.
just give him the...
Just do the little poke.
Just do the
You
fire
just gotta
poke.
Fire poke.
We just got 3 torches now, just like, ah.
So there's rats in every one of those. But I want that shit. Ugh. We also have more blood echoes than we've had at any point. You can't tell, it's up there.
Yeah.
We have 1,000 blood echoes, which is enough for a level up. Level ups aren't really shit in this game. What do you think, Ty? Should I press forward in adventure, or should I be safe and level up? We have to do all this again if we choose level up.
We've got 7 blood vials, so if worse comes to worse, just pop one of those.
Alright.
And they're just rats.
So you're choosing adventure.
I'm choosing adventure.
Oh, there were 2 of them.
Let me tell you how much I hate giant rats.
Like a lot?
Oh, man. Like little baby, little rats, they can be kind of cute, you know? Mice, kind of cute. Rats, less cute, but still cute-ish. Man, when they're giant and balding, oh, they can fuck right off.
Kidding me? You can do falling attacks. Oh, except I forgot. Fuck, I forgot to pick. I made a terrible mistake. Look at those eyes.
Yeah.
Attractive. Now look at the ladies. Madman's knowledge gives you insight. Fuck. Damn it, man. Oh, I guess I couldn't have gotten that anyway, huh? Fear insight, smart. Hey, buddy. My gun's better.
It's gonna take you 2 years to aim.
Dick. You dingus. I hear an enemy, but I do not see him.
Is it Bloodborne or Dark Souls that has a giant big butthole?
That's Bloodborne.
Okay, just checking.
And it's coming. One of them's coming up relatively soon. I feel like I'm getting shot as soon as I find this. There it is. Yeah, stop shooting me. Whoa, run away!
Whew.
So devastating.
Oh, made up positive
Nope.
positive gain on
Even, right?
What?
I needed 2.
You what now?
I needed 2 for it.
I broke even.
Yeah. Why am I not running?
Hold down circle.
Oh.
Big dog side. So did you watch any of the Elimination Chamber?
I watched it, but I wasn't really paying attention. I can't stand WWE, man. Like, I know it's kind of a joke, but the whole, like, you don't like what you think you like what I like thing.
You like what I tell you to like.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's too much, man.
All people were like pro Roman Reigns right now. He did a real lackluster promo last night, but everybody's so like, I think it's almost Stockholm syndrome at this point.
I wanted to fall there, but not. I wanted to like land on my feet.
Yeah. He cut this promo that was like, "Hey, big dog doesn't lie. But I said I was going to win the Elimination Chamber. I did. And guess what? I'm going to tell you the truth again. Brock Lesnar isn't even here tonight."
Then Brock Lesnar showed up.
No.
Oh.
Give the basic, I'm John Cena-ing promo. And then he acted like we should all be surprised that Brock Lesnar is not there. He tried to do, it was like a fake pipe bomb, you know?
Right. If you're not fuck, you have no charisma, man.
I couldn't stand it.
Like, you're Roman Reigns, not CM Punk. One of the most over charismatic guys in wrestling history.
You're not even John Cena, who I've actually come to really enjoy.
Well, yeah, Cena's a completely different beast now. I understand why people didn't like Cena at one point, but
Yeah.
he's so different now.
Even, like, John Cena knows his promos are shit, but he still does them anyway.
Yeah.
Because he always does the fine speech. There's a bird there.
Oh, wow, good call.
There's a bird in here.
Alright, Buster.
He sat on my chair.
That's armor over there, but I don't quite remember how to get it. Oh, there's a bunch of, like, half corpses over here, and it's really disturbing. I'm covered in oil.
I remember, I know so much stuff happened during that show. I just don't remember any of it.
Elimination Chamber?
Yeah. I remember Roman Reigns winning.
Was it a fall there?
I think. I just went to bed mad. Oh, yeah, I remember this part now.
I don't remember what my payoff is, though.
That might be another insight? Not sure.
The pig is down there.
Yeah, I remember Pig down there. Pigsley's over there.
Let's see what's up the ladder. I'm almost to another lantern. I think it might be at the top of the stairs. That would be just fire.
I would be very excited.
I don't know what it was.
There was women's elimination chamber, right?
There was what?
There was women's elimination
There
chamber.
was. I remember
Sasha Banks winning.
Alright. No, Alexa Bliss won. And then
That's
she cut
right.
a pretty good promo.
I remember.
Ah. Oh, I looked out there.
Oh, dude, beauty.
Give me your guts! This guy has like some secret dialogue thing, which is cool.
Wretched outsider. Trying to fool me to open this door.
They really hate this guy.
Heaven's depths of depravity.
It's kind of a dick move just be asking people to open their doors. It's like,
Yeah,
hey,
for sure. Like on the night of the hunt.
Who are you?
This is a little girl, and this is the saddest story in the entire fucking game.
yeah.
Are you a hunter?
Her dad is Father Gascoigne, who you're gonna meet soon. We murder him. When we get to Father Gascoigne, we find out that her mom had gone to find him, and he murdered her. And, if you keep playing the game a little bit, this little girl gets eaten by a pig.
It's so big and
So there you go.
beautiful. You wrote this. Oh,
Aw.
I must look at it. If you find my mum,
Because her sister went to go find her mom, and then she goes to go find her sister. But we get this tiny music box, which if we play during the Father Gascoigne fight, will make him go a little crazy. But if we play it 3 times, he'll turn into a beast faster.
not so silly running off without it.
And we have another shortcut. Sort of.
Yeah, you got right in front of it.
Now, what do we want to do?
Take forever.
I guess it's fastest to run.
There's a big crowd of people to run through, though.
A little bit. Now, this way.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Like when we're going right into the heat of WrestleMania season, I should not be this lackluster about your A show, you know?
Yeah.
Shouldn't I have Braun Strowman win? Have him?
Why? Yeah, why not Braun? You booked him so well.
Because
I know he's
Vince,
got to go through a monster, I know.
Vince wants the big marquee with Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
every fucking year.
But nobody cares about that, man.
They'll make you care.
Want to take over? Have to,
Okay.
Welcome. What is it?
Yeah!
Very well. Let me stand.
Alright, let's channel some blood echoes. Greg, what do you want?
What?
What do you want for stats?
So our weapon is based on skill, right?
Yeah.
Or endurance?
Skill.
Okay. So how many level ups do we have?
We do 2 right now. That's not using the consumable blood we have in our inventory.
Okay. I would do vitality and skill. That's health and damage.
Yeah.
I haven't had too many issues with stamina yet, so.
Yeah, good point.
Farewell, good
I want to check and
hunter.
see what we can get for those
May you find your worth
echoes
in the
while we're
waking.
here.
I never done those, and I end the game with $1 million.
It's a bummer that we cannot see what we're doing. And using someone for...
Welcome home, good. What is it you? Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me.
Oh, hell yeah.
Did you speak? He was a hunt. He is still sight.
Oh. Hey, where'd you go, old man? Back to good old Central Yarnum. Man, it's been far too long since I played some Bloodborne. Greg's our resident Bloodborne expert. He will be joining us again shortly. Until then, we're just going to try to farm a smidge until he gets back and tells us what to do, because I am a bit of a... There we go, now we're doing some damage. I'm going to assume not as much as Greg will. Oh, I don't want to go this one. one of the best guys in the game is right around this corner. He's just this giant dude wailing on this door nonstop. I'm going for it. No, I'm not going for it. Need to get back. Got him. Sorry, Hammer Bro. Sadly. I guess. We could definitely use those mollies, those Molotovs. They're going to come in handy. Killed Door Slam Brick Frog.
Oh, good. I hate that guy.
I don't know, he's like
great.
the best.
He's pretty great.
I was trying to get a nice good look at him, and then he just turned around.
Yeah, that'll happen.
And then we had a But I won.
Good job.
I got 2 skill and 2 vitality.
Excellent.
So we're doing a little bit more damage now, which is handy. Do you have any place specifically you wanted to check out, or should we head over and...
We should probably try to kill the Cleric Beast again. Or we can just head to Father Gascoigne.
I say we go for the Cleric Beast.
Okay. You can go to the right and up to do that.
This way up?
Yeah. There's 2 guys and dogs here. That's him done. Nope, 3 guys and dogs.
I no longer want to go this way. I panicked. I'm gonna take the other way.
Okay. Well, now that's closer.
Yeah.
It would have been a lot more effort. See? Kill this guy. And then see if we can summon Father Gascoigne around. He's usually like right here. Even insight. Ring the beckoning bell.
I think we still have our passwords on from
Oh.
last time we were playing. That shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't matter for an NPC.
Is there a special item we need for him? That's what this guy said.
No, if you play the box with him as your like co-op bro, he'll like thing. That's annoying. Hold on.
Yeah. I forget. Is there anything that way that we need?
No, there's stuff, but nothing of great importance. podcast these days for not to
Yeah. Nerds. Alright, Nightmare. The Dark Beast.
I don't even carry him when his like head goes down. Or like I don't know what
Back to you.
Alright.
Ugh. Man. Weird headache.
Not necessarily have a small resident, though. No insight was consumed. You getting a headache?
Yeah.
You can call it a night a little sooner than a normal good play.
Let me see how this plays out.
Bloodborne has that effect on people.
No, I'm just exhausted. I went to Florida over the weekend to hang out, like see my parents and stuff. So between the the traveling and at this point just drying myself out, it's like my neck's stiff and everything. Ugh.
Our password is not the Miz. Do not use that.
He says it's by the fountain. So he's
No.
yeah, use the old hunter bell at his summoning location near the fountain where the first brick troll is fought in central Yarnum.
Fountain where the first brick troll is fought? I promise you, it's like right here. He says brick troll?
Yeah.
Oh, not brick.
But yeah, brick frogs are the same thing.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Oh my God!
This time finished.
So very confident in that throw. Oh, come on. Oh, he grabbed me. he did it again. That's just great.
Come on, come on. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh.
That was something else.
Torch.
So the trick is you want to cover them in oil and then throw a Molotov at them. But I had forgotten that until it was too late. Wow, that was intense.
Yeah.
I did not expect to actually get in there. I thought I was just going to die and wait for my blood out. What's up, lady?
Welcome home, good hunter. Very well, let me...
What do you think? Skill? And vitality? Let's both roll vitality. I don't have enough for another one, right? Oh, I do. Alright. You good with those?
Yeah, works for me.
Oh. What do you think? You want to call it a day? Enlist the cooperation of old hunters. That's what we needed. We got the round bell.
Round bell.
Let me just... We can definitely call it a day. Let me just go check that out.
No, that is where you wanted to be.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
We were just using the wrong bell.
Got it. Good, I'm glad I'm not crazy.
We've only been playing for like an hour and a half.
No, it's been longer than that.
No, we started at 2.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh. So then you want to keep going? I'll keep going, man.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Alright.
I'm doing okay. Cool. Every time I fire. We still consume insight for it. Can we not use it now that we've beaten the Cleric Beast?
Yeah, but you don't get it until you...
No, I think we just didn't get that at the top of the stairs.
Like the motherfucking trucker hat crate. Later, boo. Later, guys. Oh, fun.
I like the little Braun Strowman yell.
Whoa!
What a dick! Fuck!
I struggle with these dudes, man. We need blood vials.
Yeah, we do. The only game that's ever actually bothered me, I don't know if I've said this on stream or not, was that Dying Light.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that one. I don't know if it was the field of vision they use or just the way the camera. But that legit gave me a headache, made me almost want to throw up. And that never happens in games.
Yeah, I can't say. Last game that genuinely gave me a headache was actually BioShock, believe it or not. But that's because that game just stressed me out. Like, it made my neck so tense that it gave me a headache.
I can see that. That game is pretty intense. Oh. You better keep walking.
Where's the rest of our crew? Oh, they never turned in.
I don't know when the dog tapped the camera, but I want to fix it. 1 sec. You know, it's a lot of Greg, not much time.
Just the way it should be.
Oh, these guys attack so fast.
Yeah, they do. Like, I'm just trying to farm for blood vials, and they're just massacring me. Molotov cocktease. That's really my summer. Probably didn't know. Not that it makes any difference at all. See if I can figure it better. I suspect not. Oh. That was a weird one. Wow, I'm really bad. Like, I can't get the timing down very well.
Think that jump over for a while?
Yeah, I feel like that should have gotten it, right?
I don't know, man. I don't think I've hit a parry once. I think I hit on Brick Frog at door.
Yeah.
That's been the one that I've hit. Oh, Dollar Dun gives you blood too.
What happened?
Adela the nun said you can get her blood.
Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, the nun. Yeah, I said that, right?
You said,
I said maybe the nun.
Okay.
I couldn't remember.
I'm just confirming it.
Got it.
I like it when you just let me change things on the fly.
Pale blood. But if it's blood you're interested in, the church across the valley and deep within the birthplace. Yarnamites don't share normally if the hunt is on.
No hunter stream. I'm done with that. No more of that.
I like it. More of that.
Hi!
Hey guys, chilling here, what's up?
So I'm standing there at the burning cross, right?
This guy jumps out of nowhere.
This motherfucker just stumbles down. I hear this big crash behind me. And he just starts stabbing me with his cane. Yeah, but yeah, I'm the asshole. Well, I did not fare any. I fared way worse than you did. This is a bit of a detriment to us switching off.
That's true. Part of this game, like leveling up, it obviously helps your stats a little bit, but more than anything, you just get better. And like I don't like the phrase "get good" in general, but like that is sort of it does apply a little bit to these games. Like you have to play them in a certain way, and if you don't, you're going to struggle. Like part of the Dark Souls, you know, the Soulsborne charm is that every single enemy is deadly. Like if with minimal effort, that guy's gonna kill you. He's gonna get you in like 2-3 swipes. What is your end game there?
I'm trying to agree with the dog back to jump. Well, I did a jump earlier. I forget how I did it. There we go.
So you know, like no matter how high your stats are, if you wade into a mob, they're gonna wreck you. So you just have to like learn how to play Bloodborne. You have to respect each enemy, no matter who it is. Even those crows will just get you sometimes.
Those crows, they could do some surprising amount of damage, especially when they catch you off guard.
Yeah.
Alright, give me some blood. I mean, we've talked a lot about the get good mentality before.
Have we?
Yeah, like we talked about that, like Wolfenstein issue, stuff like that.
It's so easy to parry. And you can't do it. Like right there, that should have been a parry. This guy's tougher than the Bloodthirsty. Not Bloodthirsty. The third. Come on, yeah!
Oh.
Suck it, nerd! 2 blood pots. 3, oh.
I'll take it. I didn't use any to kill him, so.
You used to be able to roll onto the ledge up here and hop this fence and like get into the second half of the game. They patched it out.
Oh, I can imagine.
But that's why speedrunners still play on an unpatched version.
Gotcha.
Because you can just skip right to like literally the second half of the game, possibly even further than that. Like you can hop up onto those sacks. I don't think you can do any of it now.
last week was the ESA, the European Speedster Association.
I didn't watch any of it. Was any of it interesting?
I actually. What?
Bro. See? But that's what we were talking about. Like, you didn't take that guy seriously, and he just fucking axed you, and now you're dead.
He caught me right at the tail end of a dive. That was a bummer.
I'm a little over the speed run marathon thing.
Oh, the reason I was bringing it up, they had... I forget what her name is now. She's a dope Dark Souls player.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one who, like, does the blindfolded parries and shit on, like, the end bosses.
That's awesome.
And she was doing some of the hosting. My fucking soul's back, bitch! God. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Any souls in excess of 20 will go back to your inventory. So, like, you can farm unlimited, or not souls, blood vials.
Yeah, I'm probably like an idiot right now. Oh. There's also a mild detriment to this when you have, like, infinite lives. You sometimes you start playing sloppy, and it's tough to get yourself out of that hole.
For sure. At no point in this game can you start playing sloppy.
Stop it. That's how I would kill for a stealth button.
Like crouch?
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I really hate the backstab to this game.
Yeah.
I never feel like I'm going stealthy enough.
Backstab in this game is real peculiar.
Yeah.
Which again, I think is kind of them telling you something. Like, no man, just parry him. Just come at him from the front.
Use your parries. Let me try using the parries. Whoop. Little blink out of existence there.
Probably. Tough.
Yeah.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well.
Girl.
Which is probably Maria's grave. So this is the Hunter's Workshop in the Dream. There's a real world Hunter's Workshop that you can find, and right there at that gravestone you can find the old Hunter's Bone, which gives you the ability to sort of like fade in and out of existence, like real quick, like when you dodge, rather than actually roll, you just sort of like. The only other person who used that is Maria. So the doll is kind of visiting the gravestone of who she's modeled after.
What is that guy doing?
The drunk one? Oh, this guy? How did he die?
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe he was poisoned or something, but I can't imagine what would poison him here.
Yeah, I don't know how you get poisoned in this game.
Over the Great Bridge, shall we?
Oh yeah, let's save a little bit of time.
Did you play any of the like Dark Souls 3 like PvP stuff?
Very little bit of it. I don't love PvP in this game. Some people do, and some people get really into it. The game's too imprecise for my taste when it comes to, like, PvP. There's also a lot of bullshit. Like, some people get PvP builds, and then they just ruin my day over and over and over again. I hate it.
Yeah, that can be annoying.
I also really hate invasions.
I'll do a little dance. Dance back at lay down? Now I'll let her out.
Okay.
Come on, let's go. Anything coming out soon that...
Fucking nothing, man.
We had like a real quick barrage of releases. Do you remember to change the camera? I'm gonna hop through before you.
Go ahead.
Alright. So Greg came over today. I was playing Bayonetta 2. Real good game. It handles real well on the Switch, which I was really pleased about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because sometimes you get like a bad port, especially like a platinum game like that. You need the responsive controls, or else it's going to be just nothing. But no, it handles really well.
Do you think Ty gonna finally kill these fucking werewolves?
I believe in you.
You should. Fucking trigger him, man. Come on. Not one of them. Yes! We've done it. We're officially good at this game.
Well, one of us is.
Turn it in. We're done.
And that's Bloodborne. That's the end boss right there.
That's it, the two of them. You know, earlier you fight one, now you fight two. Bloodborne.
We've eliminated the Bloodborne Scourge.
Full circle.
The Werewolf Scourge.
The game is 6 total blood vials. That's really good. Oh, we could be upgrading the weapon, I think. Have we done that yet?
We don't have the tool for it. Did we get the tool for it?
I thought we did. I don't know. Oh no! Oh, good. I forgot that shortcut was here. Well, it's not really a shortcut.
Yeah, Bill Gates does a Reddit AMA like every 2 weeks.
Got a lot of things to say.
You send a letter. I think the Dark Souls, especially Dark Souls 3, is a beautiful game.
Yeah,
like
sure
they
is.
put so much work into it. I love the atmosphere of, like, the church bells ring in the distance. I Have they announced Bloodborne 2 yet?
No. From Software did like a little teaser of like what their next thing is gonna be, but they haven't like. They announced like a little teaser for something called. I don't remember.
Called Born Blood.
Yeah, I think it's like Spirits Never Die or something like that. I forget where this takes us. Can you look that up for me?
I don't even really know where to go.
From Software's new game.
Oh, I thought you were talking about where this takes us.
No.
From Software.
I might have done the most baller thing. Oh, then I died! Shit! Oh, I never know where this takes us.
Shadows die twice.
There you go.
Shadow Tower is a 1998 first-person action role-playing video game developed by From Software. We'll play one. One site saying it might be like an offshoot of one of their original games for the PS1 called Shadow Tower.
Interesting. Stop it!
Yeah, that was a bunch of health. That backsplit took out half your fucking health bar.
Yeah, those motherfuckers are tough.
Fucking werewolves. Weird question.
Yeah.
What monster is the worst?
In what regard?
Like we're talking vampires, just in general.
Definitely not vampires.
What an asshole.
Definitely not vampires. Vampires are too seductive.
Mummies are pretty stupid.
Mummies are awful. Well, that's the thing. Are you asking me what's the stupidest, or are you asking me what's the worst? Like, what do I at least want to encounter? Werewolf. Sure. Like regular dogs scare me. Frankenstein's monsters are pretty fucking stupid.
God, those eyes just. Ugh.
Yeah.
They could have made it just regular, like, black eyed or something or anything like that. Just. No, it has to be this sickly, disgusting green.
That guy was gonna get. What a jump.
I know this is off, like, not necessarily what I was talking about. I'm going to say mummies. I'm not a huge vampire fan. The vampires in my mind are like, they're almost too OP.
Yeah. I can see that.
Oh, I can seduce you. Oh, I can also turn into a mist or bat or something.
They like just keep adding powers.
Yeah.
They can glamour you, or they can fucking move super fast. They're super strong.
And they had so many weaknesses that people don't even, like, care about anymore.
So many giant dicks. Just all the dicks. Everything dicks. They shimmer.
I come in buckets and it tastes like ice cream.
Yeah. Oh!
Give me your guts. In the Dark Souls games, the, like, weird wall-hanging dragon things,
Yeah.
those things just creep me out. Hey, there's
Yeah.
some...
This is the best outfit in the game, by the way. I'll wear this the entire time.
It is like the Bloodborne look.
Right. I love the fashion souls as a thing. As stupid as it is, it's actually my least favorite part of Monster Hunter, is that you have to wear the best gear, it doesn't matter what it looks like.
Yeah.
In Dark Souls, like, you get to a point where, like, gear is almost irrelevant, and that's when you get to what's called fashion souls. I really love fashion souls.
So that is that just, like... Explain, I don't know what Fashion Souls is.
You just wear whatever's fucking coolest.
Oh, okay.
Like, since gear doesn't matter, you just wear the coolest looking shit. Or whatever you like. Or just wear the dumbest thing. Like, whatever you want to do, you can do it. Because, like, armor doesn't matter after a certain point.
It is nice. And that is a bit of a bummer when it comes to, It is I'm still fairly early in the game, so I got a guy coming at you.
Did not want to lock.
Ooh, that was just all sorts of bad stuff at once.
Did I get it? Oh, I did.
I need to read your haikus, David.
I don't think they're loosely walled in here,
I don't think so. It seems very... That seems a bit weird for this setting. It makes a little bit more sense for, like, Dark Souls, where there's a bit more of, like, an ancient mystic-y.
Yeah, for sure. There's, like, actual magic in Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Come on, twats.
Come and get it. I love the force of which they come at you. They're so pissed.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you. If only I had some legs.
My legs, oh boy.
I couldn't tell if it was like a death grasp or an actual attack.
Suck it, Lieutenant Diane.
Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it.
Which one's the Bloodstone shards?
I don't know.
Some just weapon power-ups.
Yeah, I think they're weapon power-ups. There's the pig.
Look at the messengers are like, hey, read this.
Do I want to kill that pig? There's something good behind it.
Yeah, I know he's got something there.
You know, I think there's something up here. Let's check that out first, then we'll come down and go.
I got 17 vials.
Yeah, but he can one-shot me.
Yeah, alright, good point.
Oh, that's what it is. There's a shortcut here.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is spring.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Let me just up to the first row.
Yeah. Oh, there's something down there.
Probably got something.
We can probably go through him today.
I'm terrible at that fight, so... Although, I've been playing better than I had previously, so maybe I'm not so shit at it.
Did you want to? Are you gonna wait? Check your souls, or just risk them? Right up his hole. Oh.
Oh.
That was all farts.
Just a pit.
Don't jump in the pit.
I forget where this takes us. Might take us back to the little girl if I remember correctly. Some Metal Gear fighters here.
Snake!
Oh, it takes us onto the other side of the trap. Awesome. That's fine.
You should go down and rate that guy up.
Oh, yeah, too far.
Oh, dummy.
That's fine.
Set himself on fire.
And killed all these dudes. I love it. Eh! I've never done that before. That's fun. There's actually a lot to the Father Gascoigne like NPC thing. Father Gascoigne, there was like a grandfather involved too, and after you kill him, the grandfather will come back, and Eileen will go there to fight him, and then you watch the two of them fight and stuff. It's cool. Nobody gets stuck in this fucking game ever. Like, the things they're hiding, I think is cool.
Yeah, those are handy. Oh, yep. Good old hunter's mark.
So I guess we're just ready for this fight then? You want to do it?
Oh, man. I mean, I'll try it, but you're way less rusty than I am.
I'm just so shit at this fight.
Is there not another
Lamp around?
lamp?
There's not.
Should we lamp first?
Then we have to redo everything we just did.
Good point.
I mean, fuck it. It's not that hard. We just run past.
Yeah.
I guess that's our best course of action.
I'd rather, you know, especially if we can get another level or two. And if we can upgrade our weapon a bit, that would be handy.
When we post a new video on YouTube, our Twitter puts it out 3 separate times. Any idea why? And if we can stop that?
I'll look into it.
Maybe you have to kill Father Gascoigne before you can summon him.
No, because you can only summon him before you fight it.
Oh.
It might be that our Twitter is linked to our YouTube, and our YouTube is linked to our Twitter. So, like, feedback back looping.
Maybe.
Alright.
Got a couple. That was good. What's up, lady?
Welcome home. What is it you... Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Oh, yeah, we can do a couple levels, looks like.
What do you think? I feel like vitality is a little more important than skill at the moment.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
That's 50 HP. It's a pretty big deal.
Farewell, good hunter.
I think it's something to do with motion controls. Right?
I've never once gotten them to work the way I want them to.
Alright, let's try this Father Gascoigne fight.
Yeah. So rather than do the animation of like crushing each one,
you can sell them.
You can just sell them. I guess it's another level. I don't think we will.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Oh, it's that again.
What is it you desire?
Weird. That's very strange to me.
Very well. Let me.
Nope.
What do we have?
562.
Well, always.
Farewell, good hunter.
Look at weird British accent.
Yeah. That's exactly. Get the Kirk hammer now. Shit. I wish I didn't realize that. Kirk hammer is a really good early game weapon. Although it scales with strength and not skill, so it's really not that great for us. I don't really need any of this stuff. I'm just going to lose it because I was reckless.
Before this fight, I'm gonna get dog.
I hate that the, oh, you know, I could have done this one.
What?
I could have just done what I was doing. I was being dumb. I hate that there's no Dark Souls, just go anywhere from anywhere thing.
Yeah, go lay down. Come on. You don't get... Those aren't for you. Those are candy canes. Bambi gets a little bit of sugar into her. She goes crazy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Crazier.
Mm-hmm. Stop.
Alright, let's see how this fight goes. I suspect not well. Okay, this fight. Later, bitch. Later, bitch. We can try to set them on fire and see what happens.
Molotof's gonna be handy.
Come on. Oh, hi, buddy.
I'm gonna come in slow from the back. We are very low on Quicksilver bullets.
This is a damn bird.
This is a long boss room.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Seems like a rad dude.
Yeah.
Oh, oh fuck. Come on, really?
So much blood in him.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it seems to me it's enough to make a man sick.
Motherfucker! Get off my balls after 2 seconds. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I'm in the corner. Stop! What the fuck am I supposed to do?
I say a crack. Guess I die on the way there. So I don't want to use the music box until after he's changed.
It doesn't matter. He will. If once you use the music box 3 times, he will change. And his first form is a lot easier than his second form.
Nice try, asshole.
Yeah, he's just a motherfucker.
I'm pretty sure I had Mark or someone help me the first time I did this.
Yep.
I do wish there was at least something closer.
I know. We'll give this one more go and then maybe one day.
I was gonna say that. I'm gonna give one more go. If you want to go one more time too.
I really don't. I hate this fight. This is probably my second least favorite fight in the game. It's like the only thing in this game that doesn't reset. It's so much.
Fucking Indiana Jones style. even taking our time, we haven't really grinded anything for this either, which isn't super helpful. No health to spare.
Yeah. I mean, I'm talking about his feet.
Why not?
But, yeah.
Too proud to show your true face, eh? A sporting hunt it was.
You're out. You're good.
I don't want to fight this fight. I got very frustrated that first time. Like, no matter what I did, I was just relentlessly pursued. Like, okay. And then the one time I did parry him, like, I was too far away to actually do anything. So anyway, that was the Idiots with Mike Tuesday stream. You can find us every Tuesday from 1-ish until 5-ish, depending on the game. Today we got a late start because we had to download Bloodborne. I love this game. I hate this fight. Don't let this fight detract you from playing it or thinking that I don't like it. I just couldn't stand it anymore. Got anything to say?
Everything about this game is pretty great, save for that one fight there. I mean, you know, if we had like another 4 hours to kill, to like grind some blood, get all of our, you know, a bunch of blood vials.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, that'd be worth trying a couple times, but like right now, we had nothing left.
No bullets, 6 blood vials.
So it'd take us probably another hour of grinding just to be able to face him 1 or 2 more times, and even then,
yeah.
Unless we, you know, we wanted to bring other people into it, but I really don't feel like doing that right
now.
now.
I have to go home to do that.
But I mean, Bloodborne's fucking hard, man. The game's great, looks wonderful, but like I think hands down, especially with the way they did the mechanics, I think it's hands down way harder than Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, I would say it's harder than Dark Souls 3 as well.
Why would you ever... Blood Cocktail do something for him, maybe?
Blood Cocktail, I don't think it does anything for him. For other beasts, it'll like...
I know, it
really,
draws them there.
Yeah, it's really good for the Blood-starved beast, which is the next...
Alright.
Ish big fight. That's what that one's best for. But...
Yeah, but Bloodborne... After playing this, I'm going to load my old save and maybe try to get through it a little bit more, because I'm a lot farther in that one than I was here.
Yeah.
But man, great game. Coming up this week, I'll be editing our podcast from last week, and I'll be hopefully finishing Batman this week.
Oh, yeah.
The Telltale series, which, last episode was a lot of fun, and things are getting crazy. Things are bananas. I've been the man of 1004 games, Tyrell Bloodborne. Find me on Twitter at 1004names.
I'm Killer Greg. You can find me at KillerGreg17 on Twitter.
Yeah, Obviously, Bloodborne is worth checking out. I think so. I think Greg agrees.
Absolutely. It's just such a great game. Look at this. Look at what you're looking at right now. Look how gorgeous this is. It just oozes personality. You could tell me an entire story just by the room you're looking at. This is just one room.
Yeah.
Next week we will play BioShock because, like I said, because of a snafu in communications, we're not able to play it today. But next week we will BioShock 2, and we'll have lots of BioShock conversations because boy, I have lots to say about it. All right, catch us next week, and don't forget Bad Movie Friday. We will have something up then too.
All right, guys. Until next time, go born some blood. Or dark some souls, whatever you want to do.